My name is B Walk and welcome back to Cop Your Coin, where I show you how to cop your coin in the fastest growing market in world history. All right, today we're going to get a quick update on ADA, Cardano, specifically some news hit briefly. I want to talk about fundamentally and also some changes in the market as it regards to Bitcoin as well as Cardano. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. As you already know, I'm going to ask you to do three things, fam. I'm going to ask you to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that alert button so that you know when fresh content is out from Cop Your Coin. Let's get it. Jumping on in, we're going to talk about the cryptocurrency market right now, coin market cap. About the same that I covered a while ago, 121 billion market cap. But the key point is being Cardano has rallied briefly. I think the last I talked about Cardano was at around 0.036, and we are right now 0.040. So almost 4 cents, right below a nickel here. And so that's interesting because, again, that puts us back over the 1 billion market cap, which is not so much a big deal, really, other than, it looks good, round number. But really the more important thing is the chart. And so that's why I want to go into here real quick and take a look. So before we get into Cardano, let's look at Bitcoin real quick in a second. Let's load up here. Okay, so as you can see, Bitcoin was kind of falling down a little bit, and then we had a pretty big rally right here. So let me try to zoom that up a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, Bitcoin basically bounced here. This is a previous support, as you can see back at this point back here, and I don't have the line actually drawn because I was waiting to see if it actually hit this or not. However, it bounced here. So what's going to be interesting to see is, can it hold this level about 3,600? We're currently above there. If it can hold there, I expect it to move up over to 4,200. The key about that is like I said, when we go back to Cardano and we take a look at ADA, this chart has been more constructive than Bitcoin anyway, because it was already moving a little higher. Now we slipped down here and it kind of bounced. Looked like we were going to retest these lows again, similar to Bitcoin, get down below 3 cents, but it has since bounced. Now we had a pretty strong bounce on a pretty strong volume. Relatively speaking, obviously for the time, and I think it's because we are trying to put it at bottom. And usually, what happens, a bottom doesn't happen over one section at a time. It's usually happen over a period that a bottom comes in, buyers step in and buy. I know I've been buying, but certainly I'm not the market. But anyway, so this is a key inflection point. If we can get above this 43, this 0.043. then I imagine we can go much higher and probably get to a nickel, if not above that. Now, fundamentally, what am I talking about? What do we have going on that might possibly be driving this? Okay, so as we look into this particular article, again, all the articles I talk about, the URL be in the description. Cardano shoots up by 10%. Hoskinson to unveil the new roadmap at IOHK. And some of the takeaways for this, Cardano basically has surged almost 10% in the past 24 hours. And then there's a summit in 2019, which is the beginning of the second quarter, April 2019, which will unveil the updated roadmap for ADA. And currently it's trading at 0.04, and it says $1 billion. So in here, it talked about the speculations heat up. Basically, we have Charles Hoskinson and IOHK. They're going to come out and talk about kind of what the roadmap is going to be going towards 2019, kind of reiterate what the vision is going to be in 2020. I know a lot of investors, and I talked about this before, were concerned about, is ADA going to have enough funding to build this network out? And Charles Hoskinson has basically said on numerous occasions that they sold their Bitcoin holdings close to the top, and because of that, were able to fund their basically vision for 220 up to 221. So that should not be a concern. They're working steadily. As you see, Emergo's continuing to put out things. The Cardano Foundation is working hand in hand with both IOHK and Emergo. So they're making moves. They're doing things, and I think that's what's getting ready to happen. So here it says the roadmap is changing. So instead of doing a time clock, which they were going to do, I have a time update. They're going to do away with that, and they're not doing the update releases. They're just going to talk when things are coming down, send some light on the progress and timeline for the updated eventual release. So I think that it's going to be interesting to see what goes on from here. specifics on the Shelly update. By the April 17th conference, Shelly should have that major update in place. And I think that by that time, I think that you already see Cardano have started to move off the lows of where it is right now, going higher. So this is a quick update. Again, an article, kind of something I saw as I was looking at the charts and kind of looking, kind of feeling out the market. I think we might be at a possible inflection point. So if you are looking to add to your position, this might be a great time to do so. Like I said, we're kind of waiting to see what it's going to look like on the chart. And if you can get above this, if we can get above this level at 0.43, that'd be 0.043, that'd be a great place to add. Now, some people might ask, well, if you think it's going to go higher there, why don't you add to it right now? And that's just not the discipline of trading, because you can add to it right now. And let's say it falls. Right now we have a doji that started to move up, but it's leveled right here. And say it falls down back here. It does go down to this, breaks this support. And you'll be kicking yourself if you add to your position now, because you could add to it at a lower price, get more coins. So again, that's the discipline. If you don't have the discipline, you shouldn't be in this game. All right. Real quick update. Thank you for joining me. And like I said, I'll get these other videos out to you, and then we talk about like the wallets and things of that nature coming up here shortly. Okay. Thanks for joining me. See you next time on Cop Your Coin.